Welcome back to Risk in Focus. We'll continue with our questions to David. David, it seems like BCM applies the Plan, Do, Check, Act on continuous improvement.
When you talk about plan, do, act, and check, my mind goes back to somebody who was called William Edwards Deming. And actually, plan, do, check is also called the Deming cycle.
Okay.
He lived around 1900 to about 1993 thereabout, and he was a production consultant. So, and ISOs and many frameworks and standards have picked that because it's very effective. The plan, do, check is continuous improvement because it requires one to revisit. You know, you have plan, do, check, plan, do, check.
Yes.
So what do we mean by plan? And planning means that you identify what is it that I'm going to do? What is it, the objective that I want to achieve? Do I need to gather what information? Yeah, do I need to identify the root causes of what I'm trying to do? All those will be contained in the plan. Now, once we have the plan, we have to do. And what it means is that we have to implement the plan that we have. Yeah? And it is just simply carrying out the plan. Yeah, I need to train people, for example, on how we are going to implement it.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to document this plan. You know, it is the doing of that plan that I remember I planned on paper, but I will need to come and execute that. And then also there is the check.
Yes.
And you see, the check means that I need to evaluate because I have now done. I need to evaluate, analyze the performance, compare with what I intended to achieve. Is it working? That is now the checking. Okay. Yeah, it is. Remember, we were in the plan. We have come to the do, and then we have come to the check. But that is not the end of it.
Okay.
If we go to the check and find, for example, it didn't meet our expectation, what do? We act.
Okay.
So acting is based on what we have, the results of our checking. We go back and say that do we need to change? Yeah, even if you are going to change, are we changing the whole of it, or are we changing the section that didn't work? You know, all that. That is why now we have the plan, do, check, and act.
David, it just appears like it's a cycle.
Yes, because you see, Brenda, it is plan, do, check, act. When you finish that cycle, you start plan in the second cycle. Yes. Do, check, act. Then another cycle. Okay. So it is continuous improvement. Okay. And remember, there is what we call the learning curve. For example, if you are singing a song, for example, the first time it might be difficult. The second time it might be an easier one. The third time, you know, there's what we call you are running. Yes. So by maybe the 10th time you are fluently or even speaking a language. You have a problem when you're starting, but the learning effect makes you become perfect. So, and it's a continuous improvement. So plan, do, check, and act. It's also a continuous improvement because it is going on like as something that is turning itself, going forward, turning like that.
Okay.
That's why it is plan, do, check as a continuous improvement.
Okay, thank you. That's it for today. For more of this content, like, subscribe, and comment. See you on the next one.